Hello all, welcome to Studio Van Pilates. Today it is January 5th. Today is a mat roller balance class half hour. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, I'll provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side. Bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch. Do a different movement even outside the family of exercises that I'm offering up. The main goal is for you to take care of yourself. I'm going to ask you to bring your roller somewhat close. We'll do a little quick warm up, and I'm going to add a little bit of a warm up with the roller. So I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit so we get my full body in here. I think it looks good. All right, so you're going to stand just in a functional parallel position, feet underneath the pelvis in a comfortable position for you. Your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in an up and down straight line, the best you can find. A comfortable upright posture. Dropping your arms down to your side. On the inhale, just shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Inhaling the shoulders up. And exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up. And exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls around the shoulders back. Draw them up. Round them forward. And back. Up. Rounding them forward. 2 more times. Back. Up. Rounding them forward. Last one. Back, up, round them forward. Keep the arms long, swing the arms back, up, and around. Yeah, so you're gonna come back towards the wall behind you and forward towards the wall in front of you. So you're making those circles, any size that works for you. Yours might be smaller or larger than mine, that's fine. Just find your range of motion that works. Drop the arms down by your side. Let's reverse the shoulder circle, shoulders come forward, up around to the back. So you're just now feeling the chest is opening up, forward, up and around to the back, forward, up and around to the back. One more time, forward, up and around to the back. Keeping the arms long, swing the arms forward, up, back, and around. Again, these size circles are up to you. Forward, up, back, and around. 2 more times. Forward, up, back, and around. Last one. Forward, up, back, and around. Drop the arms down by your side. Keep this narrow wish position of the feet and the legs. I'm just gonna bend your knees and straighten. So I'm gonna just try to go down and up without tucking my pelvis under or overly arcing it back. So imagine that I'm in a cylinder or an elevator shaft, and the only amount of room that I have is just going up and down. Yeah, if I did anything else, I would hit some walls. Yeah, so we're just warming up the legs here just a little bit. 2 more times. And then last one. And standing up, let's grab that roller. So the roller, we're gonna start with it upright, and that's just how we're gonna use it. You might need to adjust the distance of your roller. I'm gonna say about, as your arms reach for that roller or hands on top of the roller, about a full arm's distance. So you can see it, my arms are diagonal. One hand on top of the other, or both hands side by side, whatever works for you. And we're gonna tip the roller back and forth. Again, you might need to adjust it. So from here, what I would like you to do is you're gonna round the spine. So drop the head, round through, and then you're gonna press that roller forward. So you're not gonna go all the way down like we would do a full forward fold, and then just come all the way up. Let's do that one more time. You know, round the spine, just get comfortable with that for a moment and come right back up. So you're gonna add on now. So you're gonna round down. Instead of just rolling up, what I want you to do is lift your head and chest up. So you're gonna arc up, then come all the way up to standing. Round down, lift the head and chest up, and come all the way up. You're gonna do that for me one more time. Round down, and then lift the head and chest up, and then come all the way up to standing. Now we're gonna reverse that. So instead of rounding forward, we're gonna lean forward, lift the head and chest up, roller goes forward. And then when we get to the range of motion that works for us, drop the head around the spine and then stack yourself all the way up. So it's just reversing that pattern. Lean forward, stick the booty out, chest and head rise, drop the head, curl the tail, and around through. If you need to keep the knees soft here, it's totally fine. Lean forward, arching, and curl, and round up. We'll pause here. So now I'm gonna have you just place your left hand on the roller. This right arm is gonna go directly forward and from the shoulder. You're gonna go into a flat back, right? So you're gonna press that roller forward, flat back, turn your head towards that palm as the arm drops down, circle the arm back just behind you. It doesn't have to go up towards the ceiling and come all the way back upright. Arm swings up towards the sky. You're gonna lean forward, swing the arm down and back, look at the hand, and come all the way back up. Lean forward, swing that arm back, come all the way back up. Doing a little bit of hamstring work here as well. Lean forward, reach the arm, look at it, and come all the way back up, and then just drop the arm. I'm gonna turn myself around. You don't have to. I'm gonna place my right hand onto the roller. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Left arm reaches forward. I'm gonna flat back forward, swing that arm down and back, look towards that hand, come all the way up. This time as the arm floats up, it's gonna go up towards the sky as you come all the way up to an upright position with your torsos. Lean forward, flat back, arm reaches back. You're gonna come up, swing that arm down and up as you come upright. And again, leaning forward, reaching that arm back, looking at that hand or arm and coming all the way back up. We got this one last time, reaching forward all the way back and come all the way back up. And you just drop the arm down by your side. Very good. So we're gonna get onto our mat. So I'm gonna pull my mat into camera view here, and I'm gonna adjust my angle. In the meantime, you can place your roller onto your mat and you'll lie down on the roller fully lengthwise, head and tailbone fully supported. Adjust my camera angle so I'm in camera. Yeah, knees bent, feet flat, tail supported, head fully supported, right? And as we're situating ourselves onto this roller, let's work on a little bit of alignment. So think about your thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with the sits bones, feet pointing straight ahead, functional parallel position with the feet and the legs. And then you think about the center back of the tailbone or pelvis connected to the roller. Back bottom to ribs also connect to the roller. And the center back of the skull is connected as well. So we're just establishing these natural curves to the back of the body. And then do find weight into the feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. Also find weight into the hands and just scan where that might be happening. Not trying to change anything here. One side might feel different than the other, so it might be thumb, pinky, or center of the palm. But just take note. And just settling into this alignment, can you relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can for a moment. From here, deep inhale and exhale, float both arms up towards the ceiling, rotate your palms to face each other. Yeah. Fingertips are just floated over the shoulders, arms are long and parallel. On the inhale, you're gonna lift your fingertips up towards the sky, lifting the shoulder blades up and away from the roller on the mat, and then exhale, melt them right back down. So this movement shouldn't affect the neck, yeah? Inhale the fingertips up, and exhale, melt them right back down. Inhale the fingertips up, exhale, melt them down. One more time like this, please. Inhale the fingertips up, exhale, melt them back down. Pause here, rotate your palms to face forward. On the exhale, this right arm is gonna reach overhead behind you, any amount, keeping the ribs dropping down, shoulder away from the ear. Inhale the arm right back up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs drop down. Inhale back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back, ribs are dropping. Inhale back up. And then exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs drop. Inhale right back up. You'll pause here. Now send both arms overhead, keeping the ribs dropping down. Inhale the arms right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back, ribs are dropping. Inhale back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. You got this for me one more time, please. Exhale, with both arms back. Yeah, and then inhale the arms right back up. Pause here. Both arms can come forward and down the mat by your side. From here, you can leave your arms onto the mat here, or you can bend at the elbows, both the forearms up. Bending at the elbows will give you a little bit of more of a balance challenge. Not all of us feel like we have the length of the arms or stability here. So if you need to place your hands and arms down, feel free. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, going to squeeze the belly, draw the right leg to tabletop. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, right leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold. Then exhale, place the foot back down. Now, take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. Leave the leg there. Inhale in here. Exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. So both legs are up. Jump to point the feet. Moving from the thigh. You're going to reach the right toe down towards the mat, hinging from your thigh bone. Inhale that leg right back up. Try not to change the bend of the knee or the angle of the leg. Stem the left toe down. Inhale right back up. Exhale, right toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Pause. You can stick with that. That's enough for you. Or you can try flexing your feet. Right heel taps down now instead. And bring it back up. Left heel taps down. and up, right heel taps, and up, and then left heel taps. And up, pause here. Keep the feet flexed, extend both legs up toward the ceiling, any amount for you, and then bring the legs back to your tabletop. Extend both legs up, and back to tabletop. Extend both legs up, back to tabletop, and extend both legs up. Can you keep the legs there for a moment? You might need to have a softness behind the knees. It's totally fine. Keep reaching those heels up towards the sky. Bring the legs back to tabletop, right foot back down first, foot up on the left, and then both arms can come forward and down onto the mat by your side. From here, if you need to shake anything out, feel free. And then interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, point the elbows slightly forward. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, you'll nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl, looking towards your belly, thighs or knees. Inhale to hold, then exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. You'll pause. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, try to keep those legs and torso stable. Turn the torso towards the left. I'm turning my torso when I'm trying to keep my pelvis and legs stable. Come back to center, turn the torso towards the right. And center, turn the torso towards the left. So the torso has to move, obviously. Come back to center, more about upper torso than lower torso. Turn towards the right. And center, and then turn towards the left. Yeah. Center, pause here, round up one more inch, then come all the way back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, now the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. Release the right arm, cross it over the left side of the body. 8 pulses through in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand goes back behind the skull. Left hand releases over to the right. You got 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand behind the skull. Come back to the center, round up one more inch, and then round yourself all the way back down. From here, float both arms up toward the ceiling. I'll leave the direction of the hands up to you, so palms forward or inward. We're going to keep this simple today since this is the first kind of week, probably introducing many of us back to movement here. So we're going to work on balance. So you'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float the right leg to tabletop. That could just be a heel lift or a toe tap, maybe a couple toe taps. Place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. So I can demonstrate heel lift here, or maybe I'll do a toe tap, or if I can bring it up to tabletop, that's where I'll go. Place the foot back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. We're going to keep this simple. Heel lift, toe taps, or tabletop, your choice. Place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. And place the foot back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. And then can you pause and hold this for a moment? And then place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. And then can you pause? Yeah, and then place the foot back down. Once the foot is down, both arms can come forward and down onto the mat by your side. From here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, I want you to sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone, imprint the lower back towards the roller any amount. So some of us will connect, some of us will get close, some of us might feel super far away, that's fine. Release the pelvis back to neutral position. So we're just trying to find a curl of the lower spine and the pelvis. Any amount for you, that works. Exhale, sink the belly, tilt the pubic bone, imprint any amount. So I'm not trying to jam my back into the roller. I'm just trying to find this natural curve that works for my body. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, imprint, curl any amount. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Moving on, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, sink, imprint, curl. Engage your glutes, press down the feet, float yourself up, find your bridge on this roller. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Find that neutral position before we start again. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, imprint, curl, press down the feet, float those hips up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, back to that neutral position. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, curl, engage your glutes, press down those feet, float your pelvis up. Yep, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And again, finding that neutral position. Pause here, you can rock back and forth from the roller, head goes one way, hips go the other way, just give yourself a little release, reintegration to a side-to-side movement. You can keep that size. You can also open up your arms and legs to take the rocking rolling a little bit bigger if it works for you, so you get more back surface area of the body. If you want to lift one leg up as you roll away from that side, that's the side that you're going to look towards. you'll get the fullest back surface area of the body. So more edges, armpit of the shoulder blade, and more side glutes or booty. Yeah, so. And you might find that none of these work for you, so you just find something else that does work for you today. Coming back to that center line, and then with control, using your arms and legs, you're gonna come down onto the mat. Yeah, and then you can just send the roller to the side. Don't let it get too far away from you. So you're just letting it get out of your way for a moment, and then just hug the knees into your chest or find a release that works for you. So it could be one leg in, one leg out. You can go for a butterfly, maybe even holding onto the ankles or feet onto the floor. Happy baby is also another great option. So find what works. All right, and then we're gonna take this roller and it's gonna be perpendicular to the body. Hands to the outside of the roller, flip the arms up toward the ceiling. Back imprints, so you're gonna curl the pelvis in the lower spine, draw the right knee in the chest, followed by the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Pause, keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides. Inhale, switching sides, exhale, and exhale. In, X, in, exhale, exhale, in, X, in, X. Pull both knees in, roll down. You look right, look left. Yeah, take a moment, catch your breath. Hands to the outside of the roller again, from the arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints, curl the tailbone. Right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, run up to your abdominal curl. Keep the right knee again to the chest, left leg stretches out long to the left armpit. Draw towards the right knee, so you're gonna spar torso. Inhale in here, we're gonna switch sides. Armpit towards knee, inhale, switching sides. Exhale, and exhale, twisting the torso. In, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, and in. Exhale, exhale. Switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold. Hug the knees into the chest. Pull down, look right, look left. For a moment, you'll place the roller to the side. Yeah. And then I want you to, if you're not already there, you might already be there, hug the knees into your chest, so hands on top of legs for a moment. With that positioning, hopefully you'll feel the lower back and pelvis curl, right? That curl that we worked on. You want to try to keep that shape. Release your legs tabletop, interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round back down. Exhale again, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale down, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale down. Now, exhale, run up, abdominal curl, extend legs toward the ceiling, any amount for you. Inhale to round back down, the legs back in. Exhale, run yourself up, extend those legs. Inhale to round back down. Exhale, run up and extend those legs. Inhale down, exhale, run up and extend those legs. Inhale down, exhale, run up and extend those legs. Pause here, release the hands up for your feet. You got 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach. Hug the knees into the chest. Look right, look left. Sway the knees from side to side. Find a release that works for you. And then you are gonna grab this roller again. You're gonna bend your knees. And you have your choice. If you're gonna use the roller for our full bridges, you place your arches of the feet onto the roller. The roller's not your jam today. Just the roller, just keep your feet flat onto the mat. You can also change your mind midstream, right? If we're in the middle of bridges, you're like, oh, I gotta move it, ditch the roller. Everyone has the option of keeping your arms onto the mat. And also bend your elbows. So arms on the mat will give you the big base of support. Bending the elbows, so the upper arms and the shoulders down your base of support, or take the entire arm base of support away, float the arms up towards the ceiling, so you're just balancing your shoulder blades. It's up to you. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, sink the belly, tilt the pelvic bone, engage your glutes. Float yourself up in your pathway for your bridge. Could be a rounded spine up, might be a flat back up. It's up to you. Inhale in here, exhale, coming back down in your pathway, flat back or rounded down or articulated. It's up to you. Could be a combination of both. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl yourself up. Press down on the roller to float up. Trying to open up those hips, balancing the shoulder blades and not the neck. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up. Press down to float up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Finding that neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, folding yourself up, finding that bridge. Pow, keep the hips level and even, right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale that foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Yes. Inhale down. Pause here. Float the hips up higher. Come all the way down. Do me a favor. Lengthen out the legs once by pushing the roller away. Pull it back. Here we go again. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale. Scoop the belly. Curl the tongue. Float yourself up. Find your bridge. Now, right leg's going to float to tabletop. Extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down the high standing. Left leg as you flex foot. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. One more time. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Leg back to tabletop. Gently place the foot back down. Float those hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down the high standing. Right leg as you flex your foot and point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. 2 more times. Flex down. Point up. Last one. Flex down. Point up. Leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back onto the surface of your roller or your mat. Flip the hips up higher. Come all the way down. Lengthen out the legs. Now, maybe just hang out here. Do an internal, external rotation. Maybe you're going to rock and roll the calves out if that feels good for you. Maybe you're going right to the back of the thighs. Getting some love for those hamstrings. That might have been a little shot on that bridge series that we just did. All right, wherever you're at, I'm gonna have you go back to your feet on the roller and just press the roller again forward. So the back of the ankles are on the roller. I'm gonna ask you to do a roll up. We got 1 set. Some of us don't always feel like straight legs roll up is available. So you can always hug the knees into your chest and roll yourself up, maybe even rock to the side and just work yourself up. Just today. You're going to join me, flex your feet, and also just place your legs onto the mat or what's better for you. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Focus and keep the ribs down here as you reach the arms back. Bring the arms forward, nod the head, around the spine, round the stuff forward. And then as you round your stuff forward, can you hold onto the soles of your feet? Yoga toe lock, ankles, shins, thighs, maybe hands on the floor. Find a forward fold that works for you. And then release, and then sit up nice and tall. I'm going to take your legs off the roller. I'm going to leave the roller here. I'm going to transition onto my belly. We're going to find center of the forearms on the roller. Getting ready for a quick extension series. So center the forearms on the roller, palms face inward or each other, thumbs up towards the ceiling, pinkies down towards the floor. Forehead can be down at the mat. If that works for you on your neck and your shoulders, sometimes people feel like they need to float their head and land spine. It makes it a little bit more comfortable for some. Feel free. Leg position can be in parallel, turned out, together, or separated. I go for a turned out position, separated legs here from. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're going to pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. So it's a small extension. Just think about the front, bottom, 2 ribs remain connected to the mat. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Yeah. Inhale and exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Next one, and we're going to hold. Inhale and exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Pause. Any amount. Keep the right arm long, flip the right arm up and down. Left arm floats up and away from the roller and down. Right leg stays long, right leg floats up and away from the mat and down. Left leg floats up and away and down. Pause. Round your torso all the way down. Inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Pause. Right arm, left leg and down. Left arm, right leg and down. Right arm and left and down. Left arm and right and down. Round your torso back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale. Pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Lift both legs off the mat. Start to tap the heels in and out. No place like home. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah. Release the legs, roll your torso back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Beginning and lift the lower legs off the mat and just take tiny swimming legs from the glutes and the thighs and swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. And swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim. Relax the legs back down and round your torso back down. Let the roller go, or you can keep it with you if you like, but you're gonna find yourself into a rest position. So child's pose. Toes together, knees apart, arms long in front of you. You can also come to cat pose, round the lower and upper spine. You might find a seated pose works for you. So you find what works, yeah. You'll take a deep inhale in here. Actually gonna roll up through the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be left to right. So just look down the back. Yeah, chin further to the ground, and then gonna work yourself up to standing. I'm gonna adjust my camera angle here. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of standing work, squats, and a little bit of lunging. Then we'll end with a quick plank. Quick is always relative with planks, right? Or even squats sometimes. So we'll come to a dysfunctional parallel position with your feet and legs, so feet underneath your pelvis. I'm gonna encourage you to bring your arms forward, but if you have a different position of your arms that work for you, that's fine. There will be a slight hip hinge here. The knees will track over the second and third toes. And I encourage you to look straight ahead. I love looking at the floor, so that's I have to self-talk myself out of that. Take a deep inhale in here, exhaling to slide down, squat, and then stand all the way back up. There's one. We squat down. There's two. We got three more. We'll squat and all the way up. Here's four. Last one is five, and then all the way back up. So no pulses today. You're like, thank God. You say that now. All right. So we're gonna work on squatting, lunging. We'll do a 90-90 lunge, any depth for you. And then we're gonna do a curtsy lunge, yeah? And then I'll add a little bit of balance. This will go pretty quick, so I'm just gonna kind of build on it. So I think I go slightly diagonal so you can see everything. I might tilt this down just a little bit so my feet stay in the camera. All right, so again, hands, arms, wherever you like them. Sometimes we go to prayer. So you'll take a deep inhale in here. Actually, I'm gonna squat down, stand up. I'm gonna send my right leg back. I'm gonna go for my 90-90 lunge, wherever that is. Coming back up, stand. I'm gonna cross that right leg back, so I go for my curtsy, and then up. I squat again, squat, and up. Left leg back for 90-90, and up. And then I go back for curtsy, and up. I'm gonna add a little bit of balance to this. So we'll squat. As you come up, right leg goes back, 90-90. As you come up, cross that leg directly over, and curtsy, coming all the way back up, stand. We squat again. As you stand up, left leg goes back, find 90-90. And then as you stand, left leg crosses over right, back behind that right leg, coming up for that curtsy and stand. Take a little bit quicker, we'll squat. And 90-90, up, cross it over, curtsy, and up, and squat. 90-90, directly back, and up, curtsy, crossing it over, and up, standing, shake it out. Thank God that's quick, right? All right, so if your roller's not too far away from you, I want you to bring it back. You may or may not use the roller, and that's totally fine. So I'm gonna do a little option here. All right, so instead of starting standing like I normally do, we're just gonna get down to all fours. Okay, yeah, you can still see me. So long arms, you can certainly do this whole thing in forearm plank. That looks better for your wrist, feel free. Start with the toes curled under. You'll send the right leg back, left leg back. Find your full straight arm plank or forearm plank, because that works better for you. Then you're gonna pull the right knee into the chest and back. Left knee in and back. Right knee and back. Left knee and back. Right, back, left, back. Pause. Knees come back down. You might be, Blaine, that's perfect for me. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna ask you if you like or offer it up to bring the roller in. So the roller can be mid-shin or ankle. If it's at the ankle, you'll get more top of the foot. Some people have sensitive top of the feet, so you find where that works. I'm gonna climb up and over my roller, and then I'm gonna get my knees down into the ground, and then I might be mid-shin or ankles. I usually like ankles here, but I'm gonna go ahead and work myself up, knees up, and then I'm gonna walk that roller back. From here, both knees at the same time, pull it in and send it out for knee tuck. Pull it in and back. It's a short set, hang in there. Pull it in and back, in and back. Three more, in, back. Here's two, back. Here's the third one, back, pause. One knee down, other knee down. Get that roller away from you. Right, or you can keep it if you like, and you're gonna find a child's pose if that works for you. Maybe it's more of a cat pose, maybe it's a seated pose. If I'm gonna use a roller, I'll just have the roller in front of me, hands or forearms on the roller, your choice. I'm gonna ditch mine. Wherever you're at, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left side of the waist, left side of the ribs. Walk the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Stretching on the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs. Breathing to that side. And then walk the hands back to center. Find a wider stance of the hands and arms here. And press your hands on the floor. So if you're in child's pose, your body's gonna reach towards the heels. Cat pose, the lower and upper spine will reach up towards the sky or the ceiling. Seated pose, you just rock back behind your sit bones a little bit. Wherever you're at, walk the hands back, find yourself to an upright seated position. Your heels and booty can connect, great. You might come to standing on your knees, that might work better for you. You might need to come to a different position, maybe even standing all the way up, it's fine. Find your upright torso position that works for you. Drop your arms down by your side. Gaze can be open, softened eyelids, or maybe even closed eyes, it's up to you. Inhaling to the sides and the backs of the ribs. Exhale, draw the navel up and in. Elongate the spine. Shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling, nice and tall. Next, inhale, just shrug the shoulders up to the ears and a shoulder shrug. Exhale, in a natural, gentle way, slide the shoulders away from the ears, scoop the belly up and in, elongating the spine. Shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. If you're ready, you might already be there, that's fine. You're gonna come up onto your knees. You can curl the toes under. You're gonna bring one leg forward to this 90-90 lunge. Right, I'm gonna bring my left leg forward because I did my right leg on Wednesday. Arms can drop down by your side, hands to the thighs, maybe hand to a wall or a chair or another prop if you need some support. Wherever you're at, press weight into that front foot. So I'm leaning forward and then I'm gonna come to standing, bring the other foot next to it, right? Drop the arms down by my side. I'm gonna shrug my shoulders up to the ears and a shoulder shrug. On the inhale, exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back, gently, naturally, scoop the belly up and in, getting nice and tall in my posture, shooting the crown of the head through the ceiling. Try not to lock the knees or tone the glutes much. Just find a nice, comfortable, upright positioning. And you are done. First class for some for the Thursday class of the year. So good job. I'm gonna stop recording. Yay.